Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have some great news for you. Barbados, Belize, Dominica, St. Vincent. Yes, those three nations would have implemented the full free movement of their people. This Wednesday, yesterday, they would have implemented it. So from today or from yesterday, citizens from Barbados, Belize, St. Vincent, and Dominica can travel to each of their islands, the four Caribbean nations, without any need for a work permit or anything. They can travel and live. That is what free movement means. They can travel within those four nations and live and work without any need for a work permit or anything like that. So somebody from Dominica can buy a plane ticket, travel to Barbados, and they will be treated just like a citizen with all the privileges, healthcare, education, jobs. They can open their own business. They can do anything just like a citizen. Um, but they must follow the rules and regulations of the country that they plan to move to. So if somebody from Barbados wants to go to Belize and live and work, they can without any need for any papers or anything like that. But they will have to follow the Belize rules and regulations. This is what the Prime Minister of Barbados had to say, because some people thought that they could just travel and work and live without the need to register anywhere or doing anything. So this is what the Prime Minister of Barbados had to say about that. Let me just get the audio clip for you. Let's get this audio clip here. So it's taking some time. Get this audio clip of Prime Minister Mia Mottley on what she had to say about this. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Getting some difficulty finding the audio clip here. Uh-huh. But she basically said that anybody who wants to travel to Barbados from Dominica, Belize, or St. Vincent, they must have, they must follow the same rules and regulations, just like a citizen of Barbados have to. So they cannot come and make up their own rules and regulations. Huh. Yes. So this is historic, my friends, because what does this mean? This means that the free movement of the people from Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, not Trinidad and Tobago, what am I saying? Barbados, Belize, St. Vincent, and Dominica, they will be able to travel freely without the need for any work permits or any other papers. All they need is their passport and a plane ticket, my friends. And we have been praying for this for a very long time, especially in the Caribbean region. And this has finally come to pass. just have it here.
What, my friends, this regime is not. It is not a free-for-all. It is not an abandonment of border controls. It is not a threat to Bajan jobs and services. It is not a license for professionals to operate in Barbados without adherence to the rules and regulations governing the practice of their professions. You cannot simply walk into Barbados and set up a practice. Freedom of movement does not remove the need for persons moving into a country to comply with the legal requirements. The Professional Services Registrations Act must still be followed. Lawyers, for example, will still need a valid practicing certificate, as will any professions that are regulated by legislation. It is not a one-way arrangement that benefits others and leaves Barbadians behind. It is not a sudden leap into the unknown. It is measured. It is managed. It is ours.
That is what the Prime Minister of Barbados had to say in regards to some citizens being worried about persons will be coming in and doing as they please without following the rules and regulations from Barbados. So she said that it is not a free-for-all. They will have to comply with the rules and regulations in Barbados that governs Barbados citizens. They cannot just come and do as they like. It took me a while to find that clip, but thankfully we did. And it's a very hot day today in the Caribbean. And right now where I'm at, the sun is hitting me directly. So I apologize for the video quality, because you must see a bright sunbeam coming through that, because that's because I'm in a different location in the backyard, and the sun is hitting me directly, and it's a very hot day today in paradise. My friends, let me just let you know some more information on this free movement plan that has been implemented in Barbados, Dominica, St. Vincent, and Belize from yesterday. And this free movement is saying here, let me just see if I could read something from yes, this was just an article from the Barbados Today, which basically said the same thing that I just said and what the Prime Minister just said in her audio clip today. My friends, I want you to comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about the free movement of our people in the Caribbean and also in Africa. I would like to see free movement of our people from Africa to the Caribbean and from the Caribbean to Africa. Let us make the Caribbean and Africa one zone of free movement. Let us expand it. And that is when we'll be talking business, my friends. So somebody from Kenya should be able to come to Jamaica and live and work without the need for any work permits or anything like that. Somebody from Jamaica should be able to go to Kenya, live and work, or start a business without the need for any papers or anything like that. So that would be a major plus and a major improvement in our relations between Africa and the Caribbean. So let's not just talk unity. Let us do instead of just talking. Let us reflect our real unity in our actions and in the policies that we make. So please comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about today's video of full free movement implemented in Barbados, St. Vincent, Belize, and Dominica. 4 Caribbean nations out of CARICOM would have agreed to it so far. So 4 is a start. The whole OECS, Organization of the Eastern Caribbean, currently has free movement, which means there is currently a free movement in place for citizens of St. Vincent, Grenada, Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and I think Montserrat. The Eastern Caribbean nations would have implemented their free movement already a few years ago. It's just at the Caribbean level, the CARICOM level, which includes Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Jamaica, all of the Caribbean island nations would not have had free movement. Is only yesterday, for the first time in history, we had 4 Caribbean nations coming together and implementing the full free movement. That is, those Caribbean nations are Barbados, St. Vincent, Dominica, and Belize. Yes, so I say congratulations to those 4 Caribbean nations. I think Prime Minister Mia Mottley, for Barbados to sign up in such a deal, it shows the leadership of Prime Minister Mia Mottley. She really believes what she say, because you know Barbados is one of the more developed Caribbean nations, and in the past Barbados would have been the last island nation to join such a free movement policy. But Barbados, St. Vincent, Belize, and Dominica would have agreed that it is time to stop the talk and to start the action in the free movement of their people. Free movement is exciting because this means, let's say, the whole of CARICOM were to have free movement. That means tomorrow morning I can get up and I can buy a plane ticket and go to Jamaica. And once I land in Jamaica, I will have the same rights as a Jamaican citizen to live and to access anything I want in Jamaica, just like a citizen. So what that means is that it's making the whole Caribbean one. And this is why I say we should get Africa included. We should get, even if we get 1 or 2 African countries included in the CARICOM free movement, that would be bigger. That would be massive. And that will go a long way. So if you're watching from any government agencies in the Caribbean, let your leaders know that we should try to get our Africa on board in the free movement with CARICOM. But let me know your thoughts and opinion on what you think about this. Comment your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. The mission of my channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the Caribbean African diaspora, the Caribbean nations, or the African diaspora. You can become a member of my channel by clicking the link in this description box and sign up and join the channel and become a full channel member. This will help to support this worthy mission of bridging the gap of our people worldwide. I also have a travel channel. The link is in this description box. Please go on over to my travel channel, click the link Beyond Travel, and go on over and subscribe to that channel as well. But thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about this topic for today. Like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and please, of course, subscribe to the channel. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, where I react to breaking news that affect the African continent and the African Caribbean diaspora or the Caribbean nation islands. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut. And thank you for coming through today. Comment your thoughts before you go. Like the video before you go. And please subscribe to the channel before you go. And I will see you tomorrow. Happy October. October, November, December. We're almost there. Almost at the end of the year. So happy October. And thank you for watching today. And see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye-bye.